Okay, here we are with Elvis, trying to get water in him. Give you an update as we try and get the water into the Piggy. And it just drips out. Just drips it out. Okay, here's the critical care, and we're still feeding the Elvis with the critical care, and I'm not sure he's going to let me do this out in the open like this, not wrapped up or whatever. He does for his mom, but not so much for me. We gotta get the food. We gotta get the food into the Piggy, which has been a little tough. So I wanted to kind of update you guys on what's been going on since the last time I talked to you. Well, Elvis during last week, he kept refusing to eat. It got worse and worse, and he dropped all the way down to 1,020 grams. And then we took him back to the vet again yesterday, Saturday, and they have decided to get a little bit more aggressive with his treatment. This time they gave him fluids again, injected him with fluids, 60 milliliters of fluids. Gave him an anti-nausea medication and a sustained pain medication again, an opioid of some kind. Started him back on meloxicam, and he's also on an antibiotic just in case. He's on an antibiotic for a week. Just in case. They also prescribed him an stomach acid reducer that he takes twice a day, and the medication to make him hungry. Why is it not focusing? There we go. The medication to keep him, keep his stomach moving, to make him more hungry. So right now he's a little drugged up. That's why he's sitting here nice and quiet, and he's easy going. It's the second day from that medication. But yeah, he hasn't been doing super well. But ever since they gave him all those medications, he has started to gain weight. He is currently at 1,047. So he's gained a little bit of weight back, and he is eating a little bit more readily, but no real huge progress to speak of, and no eating on his own yet. And the vet explained what she thinks is the problem. Guinea pigs are not like people. Like if a person took a couple of days from eating or something like that, it's not a big deal. You just you're just hungry, and then you're fine. Well, with a guinea pig, they have to have constant flow of food going through their stomach. So when something happens to where they can't get a constant flow of fiber through their stomach, they start shutting down. They go into a stasis. So that's what's happened to Elvis, and when that happens, it's actually painful for him. They get a lot of pain from their stomach shutting down like that. so we're just trying to get him past the pain and get his stomach not hurting him anymore. You know, started functioning again. So that's what the goal of his treatment is fiber, pain. Controlling the pain, and lots of hydration, as much water as we can get in him, much hydration as we can, and that's where we're at the current time. Hopefully the next time we'll have some better news with all this new medication. Hopefully we can get him turned around. Thanks guys for watching. Catch you on the next one. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. Something, it's a little pro tip. I mean, the vet bill for this last one was $350, this last vet bill. So we're over $1,000 now trying to save him. But there's something that I've learned recently that's a tip that I want to pass on to you guys. There are certain medications that they prescribe to guinea pigs and animals in general that are the same medications that people take. And when they gave us the $350 bill, I mean we're at the we're at the end of our financial means here, telling you the truth about it. And that's when they broke out the news that there are certain medications that are the same medications and that you can get them from a regular pharmacy much cheaper. Two of the medications were about $50, $45 to $50 each for him. I got them for $7 each at the regular pharmacy, at the pharmacy that I go to for my own prescriptions. And then the anti-nausea medication was basically the same thing as Pepcid AC. So they gave me a recipe for regular over-the-counter Pepcid AC, and I crush the tablet up into a powder, and I mix it with water, and I give that to them twice a day, and it's the same thing as what they were going to give me for, $50. So I saved, quite a lot of money by getting his medication at a regular pharmacy. It's worth asking when you go to the vet. Just ask them if any of the medications can be prescribed and that you can get them filled at a pharmacy. And it will save you a lot of money. I wish I'd have known about this 3 vet visits ago. So with that, talk to you on the next one.